Welcome to the video. My name's Steven. In this video, we're going to talk about how to treat other people, or at least how I treat other people with this relationship pyramid. If you like this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button. I make videos all the time. Let's go ahead and get into it. So this right here is what I call the relationship pyramid. I'm going to go ahead and write it, and I'll probably cut this out. So relationship pyramid, this is how you weigh people in these different sectors. The point here is to figure out where people fit in this pyramid in your life and then associate with them as such. And I think that's a fair way of treating people. The first thing you have to understand here is that there is a scale on here, right? And this scale is the kind and nice scale. All right, so because kind and nice kind of sound similar, I wrote the definitions out for you here. Kind is telling the truth even if it doesn't serve you. So this serving you is about being easy, right? It's easy to not tell your friends how you feel. It's easy to not tell your friends when you're messing up in life, right? And so the people that are closest to you, you need to keep that in your heart and help them understand, hey, bro, you're not doing your life well. And I think you should do something to fix it. And be really blunt with your friends and your family. Or if someone disrespects you that's close to you, that's when it's your opportunity to tell them, hey, man, I didn't appreciate that. Let's talk about how we can fix that. Okay. This is how you conserve friendships. You need to communicate with people. Okay. And the farther you get up on this list, the more kind you should be, because the more impact these people have on your lives. Being nice is just being polite, plain and simple, right? So if a stranger came up to me and said something rude to me, I'd probably say, okay, have a good day, right? There's no need to talk about it and say, hey, man, this is how I want you to treat me. And but if that makes sense. But if you get further up on the scale, um, friends and family, when they treat you a certain way or they act a certain way around you and you don't appreciate that, you either remove that person and put them lower on the list here, or you talk to them and communicate with them and fix the problem, right? So remember, nice is more towards the bottom, kind is at the top. The first people on the list are strangers. These are people you don't know at all, right? Never had one bit of communication with them. Don't follow them on social media, whatever the case is. These are the people at the bottom. These are the people you're just nice to, right? You want to be nice to these people. Like I said previously, if somebody tries to attack you and say, hey, bro, I don't like your shirt, and it's a stranger, that's when you just say, all right, man, like, whatever. Like, have a good day. Right? Stranger at the bottom. I feel like I don't need to go too much more in depth with that, but that's the bottom, stranger. So the next category is peers and friends, right? Peers are kind of like people you see, someone maybe you just see at the gym and you've lived it with them once or twice, but you don't really know their name. And then like friends, you know your friends, right? This needs to be a small circle. And I'm going to kind of dive a little bit more into that the further we get up this list. But friends are the closest to strangers, and peers, right? They're the closest to strangers than everyone else on the list. Okay, so vetting out your friends is very important, and we're going to talk about that in this video as well. Friends are what's going to carry you through life. And same thing with everyone else further up on this list. And so you need to make sure you have the right portion of friends and the right friends in your circle in order to help you succeed. This is, again, once you start to get a little bit more towards the kind side. Now, friends will actually be seen further up in this pyramid as well. And I'm going to go through that here in a second. The next one is work. So this could be your boss or employees or clients, prospects, anyone that you work with. These are more important than your friends because you want to be more kind to these people. You want to be more kind to these people because this is where the money comes from. This is where the things happen, right? Your friends, as I say, friends right here, your friends, they're just like the guys you go get drinks with, right? In this scenario so far. Again, we're going to talk about better friends here further up the pyramid. These guys is where the money comes. It's very, very important that you're kind to these people, okay? Help them understand, hey, man, you could have probably done a better job on this project, right? Say you run your own company and you have 17 employees and you're scared to tell one guy, hey, man, you're messing up on this. It's important for you to get better at that, right? So that way we can deliver a better service to the client. And so that's why, as you can see here, we're already starting to get into harder conversations. Because when your buddy spills a beer on you in a bar, it's like, whatever, right? Be nice. Ha, whatever. It's funny, but at the same time, like, bro, you ruined my shirt. Here, it's more like your performance affects the company. And so it is your job to work like your performance impacts the company. The next one that we have on this list is family. Okay. Now, this is where the friends come further up because we have close friends or our circle, right? This is where your circle is. So here are the questions you need to ask to figure out whether this person belongs in this category, the friends and peers category, or in the family and close friends category. So the first question is, do they celebrate when good things happen to you? So do they get happy for you, or do they get upset because it's not them and they get jealous and envious and that sort of thing? The second one is, do they listen to your problems or do they make it about themselves? If you talk to someone and say, hey, bro, my girlfriend just broke up with me. I don't know what to do. And then they say, that reminds me of the time that my girlfriend broke up with me and this is what happened. They're making it about themselves. They're not your real friend. And then do they talk bad about other people? So if this person is constantly talking, and telling you about other people's drama and other people's dirty laundry, there's a good chance they probably say the same stuff about you to other people. And so you should probably stop being friends with that person. So last question is, do they add value to your life? So think about it like this. Does this person bring you innate value, something that you can hold on to in your life when you guys hang out? Or do you guys hang out productively or do you guys hang out improductively or unproductively, right? Do you guys go out to drink with each other or do you guys do Bible studies together? Do you guys smoke weed together or do you guys go to the gym together? Figuring out which one of those people is there. If I have friends, I've had friends that motivate me and they say, hey, bro, let's go to the gym. Come on, man, don't be scared. Let's go to the gym. And I had friends when I first started going to the gym who got me to go there in the first place. If I didn't have the one friend that I actually would consider in this list right here with me, then I probably wouldn't have ever gotten into the gym, just being completely honest. But since that guy pushed me, I was able to start getting into the gym because that guy pushed me, right? And so do they add value to their life? This isn't like what can you get from that person? It's not about what can you get. It's about how do they add, right? You don't want people in your life that don't add anything. If they're a negative person, get them out of your life. They need to be lower on this pyramid, and you can be nice to them and kindly say, hey, bro, I just don't think we should really be that close of buddies. Or just start backing off, right? Be polite. Look, hey, sorry, I can't hang out tonight. Okay? This is not, this right here, this question is not about can I get from this person? It is specifically about does this person make my life better, yes or no? This is a very easy, like, yes or no question. You know where they fit on here. Everything else matters too, but this is very important as well. So if you say no to any one of these questions, they don't celebrate for you, they don't listen to you, they talk about other people, and they don't add value to your life, remove that person or put them lower on the scale. Now, for this last part of the pyramid, the significant other. The friendship question also applies to the significant other. Okay? So if they can answer all of these questions properly, if you can answer yes to all these questions, then this person belongs there. But if your significant other falls short with these questions, remove them from your life as well. The big key difference between a significant other and everyone else is that you have a romantic relationship with them. You love them, right? If you don't love this person, then I wouldn't call them your significant other. I would just call them a friend, right? Love like in a relationship way, not just like I love my friends, but like I love you as my girlfriend, right? Or wife or whatever. Significant other is the most important. Now, we went over the nice and kind scale. As you can see, the significant other is the person you need to be the most kind with. You need to communicate with them the most because this is the person you're spending the rest of your life with. Everyone else people come and go, but significant other doesn't, especially if you guys are married. If you guys are dating and you're planning on getting married, then you have to be kind to this person and really speak to them and talk to them and communicate with them, because if they can't communicate with you now, they never will in 10 years, and you guys will have a crappy marriage. All right, I'm not married, but I know from my personal experience with the girlfriends that I've had and the girlfriend that I have now, the difference that I had between the relationship I'm in now and the relationships I had in the past are light years away. Light years difference, because the one that I'm with right now, her and I communicate so well. So well. So that is very, very important that you make sure to communicate. This is the most important person. This is the person that needs to be in check with your life goals at all times. They need to understand everything that's going on with you at all times, right? Everyone else, it's cool, but your significant other needs to know you, needs to trust you. You need to be able to trust them, right? Another thing that I want to mention about this as well is that the people in the family column, just because you guys are blood relatives does not mean that they belong here. All right, I think I've seen this plenty of times, and I've done this in my own life too, where me and somebody were related to each other, and because they're related to me, I feel obligated to give that person my time, or obligated to be there for that person, and be nice to that person when they're not nice to me. Family members are important. The people in your immediate family, those are the most important, right? I would try, especially like if it's a dad or a mom or a sister or whatever, like I would try to fix that relationship before just like letting it go. Always try to fix relationships. Always try to communicate with people. But work the hardest for the people more towards the top, right? And if it's a mom and a dad or a sister, really work to fix that relationship. Ask yourself these questions. If you say no to one of these, go talk to them about that. Like, hey, um, we don't do anything together. Like every time we hang out, all we do is smoke weed. Can we like start going to the gym together, or just invite them? Hey, how about we start going to the gym together? You start adding value to their life, they'll add value to yours. It's not what can I receive, it's what can we get together. Almost like, what can we give the world? What can we make? What can we make happen? That's the question you need to be asking here. A big factor here is respect, right? The more the person respects you, the higher up on this they go. This is my personal framework. If you don't like my framework, I don't care. But this is how I feel like you should treat other people. And it's not that you should be rude to the people at the bottom. You should be nice. You should be kind to the people up here. All right? Be kind to your loved ones, because you don't have them for long. You don't have them forever. And be nice to the people that you don't know, because you always should be nice to everyone that you meet. Go hug and kiss every single person in your life that is your close family and your significant other today, and tell them that you love them, because you don't have them forever.